Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, well today I have a little bit of show and tell, and I have hopefully a short project that I wanted to do. So I hope everybody's having a really good day. I hope you're getting ready for the holidays and having a good time. So I just wanted to share some of my birthday goodies that my family got me. So this was how my daughter decorated the room, her dining room for us. And I accidentally got some tape on it from one of the gifts, and I tore, but that'll go in my journal over here. She also gave me some of these fun little vintage cards to use in journals. Look how cute that is. Sweet. And some fun envelopes, already nice and caramelized. And let's see. So my oldest daughter decorated and hosted at her house. My youngest daughter provided all the food and did a wonderful, beautiful spread, a sandwich spread with croissants and salad and just cheeses and meats and all kinds of stuff. So this is for my oldest daughter and her family. All these fun charms. Look at these. Aren't they fun? Look at these little pulls and stuff. So I use these either in journals, or these larger ones I'll actually also use when I sew to put on the end of zippers. So they'll be fun. And look at these. Aren't those pretty? Little tulips. Little glass tulips. I love them. And then she also gave me, my girls, they know me, that's for sure. She also gave me this beautiful foil paper. Look at that. Aren't those so pretty? Can't wait to make something out of those. It's from the Paper Studio, so I think that is Hobby Lobby. Yeah, it says Hobby Lobby. And then my youngest daughter got me another Joann gift card. Woohoo! Because you know this one that I was using has 50 cents left. And so she got me that and some fabric, which was super fun. It's like outdoorsy camping. And then a sweet friend, Jack from England, sent me some beautiful chocolates, and I saved the ribbon and the description of all the Lindt chocolates, and that of course will go in a journal. And then look at this. My sister-in-law sent this. Well, my mother and father-in-law gave me a gift of cash, which you know, love that. But look at this. It's a postcard album. I've never seen one of these. I don't know if you all have or not. It's got a kind of a hard cover, kind of a chipboard type of cover. It says made in Germany. I hope you can see this okay. February 4th, 1911. Amelia. And look, it's just packed. Look at these postcards. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? Just a postcard for every season. Everything. Isn't this gorgeous? I hope you can see this okay. I redid my camera, so I can't really see it right now what's happening, but I tried to position this where you would be able to see it. So I may have to get up here in a minute and just double check. Look at this one. Wowza. So I may be taking some of these out, and this one looks like it's off of a card. Taking some of these out and printing them so that I can use them over and over. So pretty. That one is really pretty. Every time I look at it, I see something different. I see a different card. Look at that. And they're in such great shape because they've been in this album. They haven't been tossed around, but I did pull one out to just see if I could find if there were any older ones, and the one I pulled out was written in 2010, so Some of them have a raised embossing. I love it. Anyways, that's from my sister-in-law's family, which is just so amazing. I'm so excited about that. All right, my desk is still icky from other projects, and I'm not even done with my Christmas projects. So what I wanted to do is make this little journal, and I wanted it to tuck inside of a window envelope. So I just really kept measuring to the envelope to the scrapbook paper is what this is. Scrapbook paper. This is the back of the paper. Let's see, it goes this way. So yeah, I just thought I would do that and put that in the window, and I'll decorate this, but not too much because I want this to be the focal point. So this will be the journal, and then the inside cover of the journal is going to be another window envelope. So I wanted to have something tall enough to put this fun green, what is this? Flashcard. This fun green flashcard, because I'm going to kind of decorate it if I get time. I won't be able to do it in this video because I am swamped today. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'll even get time before Christmas, but I just had to get in here. It's been so long. So what prompted me to want to do this is a friend of mine gave me a box of the IDEALS book. IDEALS. How do they say it? Let's see how it is. And one of the advertisements said it's from the 70s. IDEALS. She gave me a box of them that she had gotten from a friend. She doesn't use these types of things, and so she thought of me, which was super sweet. Thank you, Jana. And so yeah, they've been cut up and everything, but gosh, I found so much to use. So my thought is to use them in this journal. So this is also one of the papers that we did the other day where I did the stencil, painted on the stencil. Here's another one. Can't really see what they are, but they're fun colors. So the first thing I want to do is I want to glue this down so that's not kind of being a mess. And I should have checked my glue. Oh, I haven't been able to be in my craft room to craft it all for a week. So so I'm going to make this to be this is going to be a pocket. So I'm going to just do along that, and then just a little bit here on the inside of the seam because that's going to be glued down anyways. And then this one is, I think this one's just going to be glued down, and maybe we'll do a pocket on the outside. So I've had just such a nice, this holiday season. I don't know, I just love it. It's been so busy. I finally got done with Joey's family's wrapping their gifts. Now I'm on to wrapping my family's gifts. So in the meanwhile, everything's all over the dining room table. You know how that gets. I put everybody's gifts in their appropriate person, like a pile, you know, so I can see, you know, is there something I'm missing, or, you know. Okay, so that turned out okay. I do want to round the corners though, just because I'm not going to put anything special on the corners, so I'll just round it. And that one might need, the corners may need glued again. We'll see. Okay, so let me tell you about my birthday. It was so sweet. Oh, and Joey got me, well, let me tell you about this first. Okay, so after a wonderful breakfast and a beautiful cake that Joey designed to the baker, and it was, I love wedding cakes, so it was basically white on white. I'm going to glue this down. I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to glue it because I usually tear it when I take it off. It was really, really pretty, and it had some beautiful flowers on it, which I think were, you know, supposed to be like lilacs, because that's my favorite color, and it was so pretty. And then, so we had that. And then opening gifts, each of my grandchildren wrote, they always make a homemade card for me, and I love it. And I'll tell you what, they write the most precious, heartfelt stuff. I'm so moved. I'm just so moved. They just, you know, I don't know. It's just so precious. Okay, so this is going to be where our pocket is. So I just want to go around here. And that corner is good. Okay, now I just want to test that flashcard again. Okay, so then I'm opening gifts, and I get the gifts that I showed you, and then Joey says, "Oh, I have a gift," and he hands me this little gift, and it's a one of those old-fashioned bike bells, you know, or bike. You know, you go ching, 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 ching. It was an old-fashioned one of those. I was like, oh, that is so fun. That's so me. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, where can I put that so we can do that anytime we feel like we have to, you know? And he said, come here a minute. So he takes me out to my daughter's garage. And in the garage, he had purchased a 3-wheel bicycle for me. Oh, my gosh. I cracked up. So I need to kind of learn how to ride that, because I usually just ride a regular bicycle when I do ride. And so, but he thought this would be better on my what everything, I guess. So it's gonna be fun. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just kind of cutting pages to go into this. And this one I was thinking might be one of the center. One of the center pieces here. So that's what I'm doing here. So this is going to go like this. Well, not folding it very straight. So I thought that would be cute. Okay. And let's see. I didn't measure this because I ended up having to cut it so many times to make it fit that envelope. So it is about 4 inches. I think 4 inches would be good. Okay. So let me take off. This ripped a little bit. It was a little bit ripped, and I was trying not to rip it, and then I ripped it. So my youngest granddaughter was like, Grammy, can I ride it? And I'm like, yeah, you can ride it. So she tootled it down the street. It was so cute. And then I took a tootle, and it was fun. I don't know, for me, it seems to ride differently than a 2-wheel. It just feels different. I mean, it's not anything that, you know, you have to get used to. It just feels different. Okay, I thought that was cute, little something there. So we'll fold that one. And then this one I wanted to, let's see, how tall can we get away with here? Okay, I think let's take the border off. Gosh, I hope I don't have to get my big cutter out. Off a little bit here. Okay, so that was birthday. Okay, Christmas. I don't know if I told you all that every Christmas since my oldest granddaughter was about 3, I take them shopping for their, you know, when it was just her, I would take her shopping for her folks. And then when her little brother came along and he turned 3, I started taking them shopping for each other and their folks. Well, now there's 4 of them. 4 kids, 2 folks. So anyways, I take each one individually, and it is so fun. And I take them shopping for their folks. Okay, so that's a little bit crooked there. And oh my gosh, it is, I have the best time. It's so fun. Well, maybe that is straight, and I just think it looks crooked. I have the best time watching them pick out stuff for each other. And they're on a, bless their hearts, they're on a very slim budget because Grammy and JoJo, you know, so I think I might have mentioned to you, we gave them $5 a person, which is super fun to watch them buy something for $5. And then this year we upped it to $10. And still yet, it was a challenge. You know, as you know, it's a challenge to find stuff for that meaningful, you know. But one of the wonderful things, I think I'm going to use my tear ruler. One of the, oh no, that's not the one I want. Okay, let's see. One of the wonderful things is they really put so much into it. They just put so much into it. They're so thoughtful about what each other might want. And it's just does my heart so good how they think of each other, how they think of their folks, you know, when they are making decisions, what they want to do, what they want to buy. And I don't know, it just really warms a Grammy's heart, that is for sure. So I'm just taking stuff to, these are fun. That might be fun to do something with. Oh, look at that pretty border. So anyways, that was a ton of fun. They came up with some really great ideas. Now, the last few years, they've all come with lists. This is going to be the center, is what I thought. They've all come with lists. This year, no one came with a list. You know what I mean? Like what they had already thought about buying each other. And which is fine because then they want to just kind of shop around a little bit. I'm kind of using this as my, is that the one I'm using? Kind of using that as my gauge. I'd like to get that steeple in there. Okay, I can go down to about right that first stair there. Anyways, just I love it. Then what we do is we go sit in the car. I think I'll take a little bit off this side. That's pretty. I think I'll take a little bit off this side just to give it a little bit of tear. Anyways, we go sit in the car. We have this down to a science. I have a little Amazon box, probably smaller than a shoe box. And in it, I have stacked up kind of like a file system. I have a thing of tape, a little jar with Sharpie and scissors, and then I have gift bags and then tissue paper. So the way the whole thing goes is they sit in the back. I have the gifts up front. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think that, I was thinking that would be cute there, but I see how it's going to take over too much. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They sit in the back. I sit in the front with the gifts and the tissue paper. So then they'll call out a name, who they want to do. And, you know, then they'll get a bag, one of the gift bags. And then they'll Sharpie the name on the tag. And then I hand them back the gift. And then what they'll do is they cut off any, you know, any of the tags that need to be cut off. And then I hand them tissue as needed. So sometimes they wrap the gift in tissue, You know, so like if it's jewelry or something that they have found, they'll wrap it and then they'll put it in the bag. And then other times they just put it in the bag. And what's going to happen? Am I going to take her head off? I think she's just going to get, I think that's just going to get folded up. And then they know how to fluff the tissue and put it in. They have been fluffing for a long time tissue paper. So they all know, even the little one. And the bags that they do they look so good. Okay, I just took that little bit off of there so that when I bind it, I'm going to take a little bit more. When I bind it, this doesn't get caught. And then we'll make, maybe I'll go ahead and make, no, I don't want to make a pocket. I just want that to flip down so you can see the full picture. Okay. Then we go and put it under the tree. We go home and put it under the tree, and oftentimes we'll spend a little bit of time and go get a snack, or depending on what time I pick them up, we'll have dinner. It's just, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate doing it, and that my grandkids still want to do it. They enjoy it. And I even asked my oldest one, who's 16, I said, are you getting too old to go shopping with Grammy like this? And she looked at me like I was out of my mind, and she said no. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's such a treat for me. Such a treat. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other day. It doesn't have, things you do with children they don't have to cost money or cost a lot of money. It's the time. And I've always been a firm believer in having traditions, because traditions thread generations, and they thread, for me, a sense of, it establishes timeline of sorts. So an example is every Christmas I make cinnamon rolls. Well, kids know, not just kids, my kids, that's Christmas. These are traditions that we do. And it doesn't have to be expensive, like just spending time with the kids, going shopping. And even if we didn't shop, we would do a craft. We've done that before. We've made stuff. One time I went to the Dollar Tree and got those little dollar canvases, and we got blue paper, and we just painted the canvases blue, and or not blue paper, blue paint. Painted the canvases blue and white, and then put some fun trees on it and sparkles. And there she was. That's it, you know. And they all had an interpretation of the same directions, but at different ages. And they gave it to their mommy and daddy as a gift. So, you know, that's fun. Ooh, that's nice and prickly. So I was talking to somebody and telling them, you know, you don't have to, things don't have to be complicated. Kids are okay without complication. They like things simple. I'm wondering if this will fit like that. Where's that? I think it's gonna be too big, but we'll fold it if it is. It's just gonna be that one side, so I'm just gonna fold that in a little bit. Okay, and then we have this. And I kind of like this to be long. And I kind of have a feeling this is going to be a crackly. Is it? No, it's pretty good. But it's long. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this one off. I think this is in German or something. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. All right. So let's get her filled real quick. So here's our middle. And let's get some papers going here. Where's that little Merry Christmas? Maybe we can put her there. Some of these I think I'm going to cover. I think I'm going to cover that in this story because it talks about somebody dying in January in their sleep. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like a nice, fun Christmas anything. Okay. That's pretty. I love this one. That would also be a good middle, but probably should have folded that a little differently. Let's see if we can do it without making too big of a fuss. Go. Where's my kind of press that out a little bit. Okay. Anyway, so we had a great time. The youngest one, or I mean the oldest one, was yesterday, and had a wonderful time. It's kind of sad when I'm done with shopping with them. I think I'm gonna put this one as the first one, and then this one kind of peekabooing behind it like that. I think that's gonna be pretty, and then we'll put it right like that. Might have to shave a few things off here and there, but that's okay. All right, let's bind it, and then that's gonna be it. I'm just doing a quick one. I just was wanting to get in here, wanting to chat with you, and I wanted to use some of my new stuff. Let's see. Wonder if these might work a little bit better since this is kind of small. One there. Let's bring that down just a smidgy, because I don't want to have to, if I trim it, I don't want to trim off that steeple. Is everybody baking cookies and stuff? I made some cookies today. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more cooking for our holiday, because I thought about doing it early and then freezing it, but I looked to see on the recipe and it said it was better fresh within 7 days, and so I thought, well, tomorrow's going to be okay to do. I'm just going to estimate that middle there and come down about 1 inch on each side. Oh, I forgot my thread. What do I have here? I have the red. Let's do red. It's Christmassy. How about this one? I have this sitting here from doing packages. Okay, so I'm gonna go 3, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit longer because I'll probably put some charms if I ever get it decorated. This might be a next year situation. One thing I forgot to tell you is last week some old, not old age, but old co-workers I guess we're getting to that age, but we worked together 30 years ago, and we all got together. Not all of us, but a lot of us got together for dinner. Had a little Christmas dinner, and had a white elephant gift exchange, which you know is so fun. So yeah, I was planning on doing blue here. As you can see, the little birds would probably have gone better with the blue, but it's all Christmas, so I think it'll be fine. Anyways, we did a white elephant gift exchange, and I had some really neat stuff, you know. So it just goes to show you that something you don't necessarily use, that's why I love garage sales and stuff, that other people really love. So I took some Christmas things that I had and no longer used, and they were in good shape. As a matter of fact, one of them was never used, still in the wrapper, and another one I had used. It was a beautiful Christmas, what would you call it, like table setting type of thing. It was a galvanized type of a bucket with beautiful floral in it, so like a floral arrangement for your centerpiece, you know. And then what else? Oh, I had bought a gift that was specific for a particular dog type, and I got home and Joey's like, that's not the kind of dog they have, and I was like, oh boy. So, and I don't even remember what dog it was, but it was one of the little ones, and so I put that in there too. And come to find out, the girl that got my gift, that's the kind of dog she has. So she was tickled about it. So I was super happy about that. Okay. I like the red baker's twine there with that church. That looks good. Okay, these guys can go back. I also got a package from Kathy, some really fun stuff. I'm going to show you one of the things here in a minute, but a lot of, you know, the fabric that she sends me. It was so fun to get that. Okay, now I'm just going to flip through to see if everything, just kind of line it out a little bit. Oh, I always thought I put that in upside down. I was like, oh, that's, but it's not. It turned out okay. Then these will just flip down. It's pretty, beautiful. Everything else is good. That one doesn't look too bad, you know. We redid it, but I think I'd rather have that crease than not have the bunny. It was an afterthought. Okay. Now let's see if this guy will go in. I'll decorate it at some point, maybe next year. Yep, it goes in fine. Good. Good. Now this, what do I want to do about that? Maybe I'll put some lace here. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll put some lace here. That'll hide that and that. Here, maybe I'll put lace all the way around. These are easy to, you know, you tear these off easily. Be nice little tags. You can stamp on them and make little to's and froms out of those. Okay, good. And then all I'm going to do is, let's take a little bit of that off of there. I'm going to stick it in this. Ah, can I get it in there? I'm stuck on something. I'll need to re-glue some of these. Some of that came up when I coffee dyed it. And I'll put a little something over that. Oh, I love it. It's fun. Just a little envelope journal. Fun. Okay, and you can, of course, decorate it any which way you want to. And I wish I had time to decorate it because I'm now in the crafty mood. But I just have to get things done for Christmas. I just have to. For my own sanity, I have to get things done. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for watching. And if I don't talk to you beforehand, just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. I pray that the birth of Christ continues to bless you throughout the coming year. And don't forget, we pray blessings over you. And we want you to know you're so loved. So we'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye-bye.